So a couple days ago, I was scrolling through Instagram and I stumbled upon a post by Insomniac Games saying that they're going to be releasing a new update for Marvel's Spider-Man 2 featuring a whole bunch of new things, and it's going to be coming March 7th, which is going to be in about a month. But I'm actually excited for this because the two new confirmed things that they're going to be is going to be New Game Plus, and there's going to be new suits added. And they said there's going to be more. What could this more be? Well, let's think about this. Hey, what's going on, guys? Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Nata here, and today I am going to be showing you guys, or at least telling you guys, my predictions on what's going to be in the new update for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. So, like I said, Insomniac confirmed that they're making these new things to the game, new suits, and New Game Plus, meaning that we can be able to replay the game with all the suits that we unlock from the first save file, as well as all the weapons and all the suit gadgets and whatnot, or suit abilities. That's with the suit. Anyways, there's going to be a whole lot of new things that's also going to be added, and what could those be? Insomniac didn't really say too much what's about it, but I'm just going to go ahead and say my theory on what it might be. So, what I think is going to happen is, I think they're going to be fixing all the different bugs that we've been seeing in the game as, launch. There's been a whole lot of different bugs in the game, such as Spider Cube, people running in place, and for me personally, this. I was actually recording for a different video, but that's probably going to come out after the update. And considering that I release videos every 2 weeks, that video might be a little late, but this video is coming out, a couple days after the update was announced, so it's still kind of relevant at the time. Anyways, like I said, with the more update, I feel like they're going to be fixing all the bugs and glitches, which is kind of unfortunate because I haven't really done that glitch where you get to go to the other side of New York, but hopefully they don't fix that. Hopefully there's a reason, that people saw what they saw with the heads. But the glitches that I really do want to get fixed are, like, enemies disappearing and, whenever you get to the reach point, everything's just gone. So that's one thing I'm hoping for. As for another theory, I think they might be adding in a DLC. What kind of DLC, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. So, the DLC that I'm thinking that they're adding are Carnage. For real, I think they might be adding Carnage because as the last mission in the game, well, for me at least, I don't know how everybody else did their gameplay, but I did all the side missions first, and whenever I get to the very last part of the game, I've already beat all the fire guys things. I forgot what they're actually called, but I defeated all the fire dudes teams, and at the end of the game, I finally got to the last part, and the fire guy's leader, the Flame, I believe, who stated that one of his aliases was not only the Flame leader, but it was also Cletus Cassidy, meaning that's the guy that is the host of Carnage. And at the end of the level, we actually see him holding a symbiote in his hand, and it's red, and he said something about Carnage. So maybe that we'll be getting a DLC mission based on Carnage. That'd be pretty cool to see, because Carnage doesn't really appear in too much Spider-Man games, or Spider-Man media as much, probably because of the person he is. I mean, he's a cold-blooded serial killer, and that red symbiote is literally blood mixed with symbiote. So, that pretty much explains why we don't get to see him a whole lot in media. But I'm not gonna be praising too high for this, because I feel like it's going to be I feel like it's not going to be added until like a year later, because there's no way the team can work this fast on making a DLC mission or a story. I feel like they would just, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's more DLC. Reason why is because whenever people unlock that glitch where you get to pass a train and reach another side of New York where people found the heads of the Spider-Man villains, I feel like that might be leading to another story. It might be another part of the DLC that might be coming out later this year, but I can't really be sure. I mean, I haven't unlocked I haven't seen it myself. I've seen videos about it on YouTube, but I feel like that's going to be leading to another story. Anyways, DLC mission aside, let's talk about the new suits. So, Insomniac did say that there was going to be new suits added in the story, but what kind? Are there going to be original that Insomniac made, or are they going to be from different Spider-Man media? So, I really can't think off the top of my head something that they would make original. Probably like 2 or 3 original suits for Peter and Miles. But for Peter, I can think of a few suits they can probably add. This might be one of the least known Spider-Men, but I feel like they can probably add in the Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man. You know, for people who are fans of the 1970s series. If you guys don't know who that is, he's the guy that played in The Sound of Music. It was a movie that came out years ago. And if you don't know who that is, then probably just go ask your parents. Yeah, that's all I can say. Anyways, Nicholas Hammond's suit, he is one of the live-action Spider-Men that appeared through history. And I feel like that would be a great homage to, you know, all the Spider-Men before Sony took over, and also, you know, MCU. Like, I feel like it would be, you know, really good. Or they can add in the Japanese Spider-Man from the 1970s show that came out a year after the Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man did. It's the same exact suit, just with a different mask and lenses. But everything else is still the same, and I would love to see that suit in the game. If they don't add it in, that's all good. For Miles, I feel like they would probably add in the alternate Miles from Beyond the Spider-Verse, where he dons the Prowler suit. Or the alternate version has the Prowler suit. I feel like that'll be a cool costume, but at the same time, we don't know how Beyond the Spider-Verse will go, because that hasn't come out yet. But I feel like after it comes out, we'll be able to see, you know, Miles probably get a new suit, because it feels like Miles gets a new suit every movie. I mean, he's made his own in Into the Spider-Verse, and he gets a whole new one in Across the Spider-Verse. I don't really know what else to think of, but I feel like we would also be getting a Peter B. Parker suit, again, from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, but with the Spider-Verse animation added in, like the Spider-Man Noir suit did. We already have the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Peter B. Parker suit in the first Marvel Spider-Man game, but if they add it into this one, they can just add the animation with it, and it would look 20 times better than what it did in the first game. For another Miles suit, I feel like they would add in a suit from the Miles Morales game. I want to say they would probably add in the animated series suit from the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. They'll add in what they'll add in. I'm honestly not going to be upset, but I just want to know what they'll do. I'm just, you know, giving my opinion and, you know, thoughts. You know, I can't really think of anything else. I'm just honestly hoping for either Nicholas Hammond's suit for Peter or Peter B. Parker. And for Miles, either the animated series suit from the 2012 cartoon or the Prowler suit from Across the Spider-Verse. Those would be pretty cool to see. Like an homage to the old TV series in the 70s and the cartoons that we grew up watching. I don't really know. But for now, I think this is where I'm going to leave it at. So yeah, those are my thoughts and opinions on what's going to be in the new update for Marvel Spider-Man 2. I know it's not really a lot. I was just going over DLC or bug glitches or new suits, but that's all I can think of at the moment. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys have any suggestions for any other ideas on what could be in the updates, let me know in the comments below, and I would also like to know your thoughts. So thank you all so much for watching. It's been your friendly neighborhood Spider-Nata, and I'll be seeing you webheads later. Peace out.